So this week, what have you noticed when you used reflective statements? What have patients done? Often I notice in my practice, if I just simply get a yes or a head nod, that tells me that it's been effective. The other question to ask yourself is, have they gone on to tell more details about the story that were maybe unnecessary, or did they wrap their story up after you've made that reflective summary? Now, it's also important to remember that empathy is incorporated into reflective statements. A good example might be, sounds like you've had a really hard time sleeping, Miss Sanders, and especially since your husband's been in the hospital. You're worried you're not going to be able to take care of him when he gets home. And that's made you really tired and not able to get through the workday very well. You're scared. And that can be all you need to do in terms of connecting with empathy. What often comes next is agreeing on an agenda for the visit. And that can be pretty simple, although it can be tough when patients continue to want to tell a story with details that don't seem to fit together all that well. But anytime you feel enough of a pause to just start listing the concerns after you've heard their story and reflected, you can use your fingers. You can just get at the big items by listing them this way. So you haven't been able to sleep, your hip's hurting you more during the day, and your job is really involving a lot of stair climbing now, and you've noticed that your knee's even starting to hurt on that side. And we need to make sure that we renew your handicap driver's permit today. Are those the things we need to focus on today? And that's the way you can come up with an agreement about an agenda. Those are the key skills to look at now. And you can go back and review what Dr. Singer and Dr. Alberts did with those skills in their demonstration.
That's the end of this stage. You can re-watch any of the previous demonstrations using the links provided. Fill out the reflection questions and keep working on mastering your technique.